guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric, and I'm here today for a get to know me tag. I was tagged by the lovely Smaller in NCRNY for this 39 random questions tag, and I thought it would be a fun little tag to do. It's not really weight loss related, but a way for you to get to know 39 random things about me. I'm not going to tag anyone just because my brain's a bit fried, and I honestly don't know when I'm going to post this because I have a bunch of videos that I'm in the middle of editing, and I try not to post multiple videos at once if I can avoid it, just so that you guys aren't like inundated. So I don't know when I'm going to post this, so I'm not going to tag anyone, but if you're interested in doing this at all, please do it. Consider yourself tagged. Let me know because I'd love to see your guys's. Anyways, to get started. What is your favorite candle scent? I don't know if I have a particular favorite. I really like, I've talked about before, this Thyme Fraser Fir scent that's like very Christmassy to me. And just generally, I really like floral scents. Do you know a hoarder? No, I do not. Can you do the splits? Also cannot do the splits. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike? I'm not sure. I was young, maybe like 5 or 6, 7, somewhere in there. How many countries have you lived in? I have lived in 2 countries, the United States, and then I lived briefly in Chile for an exchange, but just those 2. Do you have any family members in the military? I do. My brother is currently active in the Navy. What was the worst grade you got on a test? I don't know. I mean, maybe I've gotten a really bad grade on a test, but like to my memory, in the B's. It makes me sound pretentious, but... What was your favorite TV show as a kid? I watched a lot of different shows as a kid. I don't know that like one stands out. I know I was really into Lizzie McGuire. And then when I was a little bit older, but still a kid, Smallville was like my favorite show. Do you have an American or British accent? American. The question was just American or British accent, so maybe it's do you prefer one or the other? American still. I like American accents, I guess. Did your mom graduate high school? I believe so, yes. Are your grandparents still married? One set is, one set is not. My grandma on my mom's side is actually, she passed away when I was in high school, but they had been divorced prior to that. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, I have not. I always wanted to, but I never did. What was the first amusement park you visited? Probably Disneyland. I know I went when I was very little. The earliest one that I remember is Disney World. Is your dad bald? No, but he is balding, much to his dismay. Do you know any triplets? I do not. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Honestly, probably neither. I mean, if I had to pick one, Titanic's the one that I've seen more than once. But I'm not really like super into either of those kinds of, like I like romantic movies, like rom-coms though, more than like drama romances, angsty romances. Have you ever had Indian food? I have. I love Indian food. I've actually had Indian food in India. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is a Puerto Rican place where I live called La Isla. It's really good. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes. Not for a long time though. There's not really one near me, and I mean it's kind of overrated, particularly if you're not really eating carbs. Are you a member at any warehouse stores? I am. I'm a member at Costco. There are actually no Sam's Clubs in my entire state, so I'm not a member there. What would you have been named if you were born a different gender? I should have asked my parents this because they've told me at one point, but honestly I've forgotten. It's not like something I really care much about since I wasn't. What is your nickname? Grace. I actually never really had nicknames except for my parents did call me Grace growing up due to my complete lack of it. Who is your favorite person? Probably my sister. Do you live in the suburbs or somewhere rural? Neither. I live in the city. I live in an actual city, not in a suburb or a rural area. Can you whistle? Yes. Do you sleep with a nightlight? I do not. I prefer the dark. What medical conditions do you have? None any longer. I used to be diabetic, but since I had weight loss surgery and lost over 150 pounds, I no longer am diabetic. Do you take daily medication? I take vitamins daily, but I do not take any medication. When was the last time you were at the hospital? The last time I was at the hospital was for my surgery, for my VSG, January 2nd, I guess January 3rd, because that's when I went home. I have obviously been back for post-op appointments, but it's not really at the hospital. It's like the center attached to the hospital. So if we're counting that, then it was January 2nd, 2019 for my 1-year post-op appointment. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I have. I love that movie. What was the last compliment you received? I honestly can't remember. My dad said that I was looking really good when I saw him recently. Do you remember your dreams? Sometimes, generally not. What is your favorite flavor of tea? I really like peach iced tea. How many pairs of shoes do you have? I don't know. I do have a lot of shoes, less than I would say most women, and I don't really use many of them. I need to go through and just get rid of a bunch of them. I need to Marie Kondo that shit. The shoes that I regularly use, I have my workout shoes, I have 2 pairs of boots, I have, and then like 2 pairs of non-boot shoes. So like really like 5 shoes that I regularly am using. How old were you when you were told Santa wasn't real? I don't remember. Early elementary school. I don't know, 8, 9, maybe younger. I don't know. Can you speak a second language? Kind of. I used to be fluent in Spanish. I have not spoken fluent Spanish in 5+ years, so I'm probably no longer fluent, but I think I would pick it up really quickly. Do you fart? I mean, that's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Unless you have a medical condition, everyone does. Anyone who says otherwise is just a liar. And that's a ridiculous question, sorry. Do you have a best friend? Yep, I do. I have several. Have you ever been arrested? This will shock nobody, but no, I have not been arrested before. So I think that's everything. Those are the 39 questions. I will go ahead and include them in the description box below so that you have easy access to them should you want to do this video. I really do encourage everyone to do it. I'm sorry that I'm too tired today to think of people to tag, but this was fun. I hope you enjoyed watching. Again, not really weight loss related, but some fun random facts about me. I know I like watching these videos for others, so if you don't like watching these videos, I hope you didn't stay through the end. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.